Top of the top. What's popping? What's cracking? What's good? What up, y'all? What's up, y'all? Good to see everybody this morning. Y'all up and ready as usual. What's up, Apex, Stony? What's up, Kim? What's the business, Kim? What's up, D Malley? Keela Boo in here. What's up, Colleen Faith? Salute, J.E. Y'all coming up in here fast. What's up, Latavia? What's up, Shayna? Y'all noticed the intro. What's up, Taisha? Stony up in here. What's good, y'all? What's up, Jamila? What's up, Miss Deja? Y'all know what's up. Jess B. All right. Y'all know I'm going to get back to y'all. Y'all waited long enough. We here. Back on a money day, Monday. Hopefully everybody had a good weekend. We're going to vibe this morning a little something, but we're going to get into this talk. A lot of people know how they dropped a video this weekend with Nicki Minaj, Ice Spice. A lot of people talking about it. A lot of females into it. But you know how I do. I'm going to speak my piece on it. And it only reason why I'm speaking on it because it goes with all the agendas we've been talking about as far as with these kids being fast in the ass, on how they creating these soundtracks and they making this music specifically targeted at that woman. They not making this music targeted at grown women, it's targeted at kids. That's my point. Grown women already know what's up, but the kids don't know. So that's why today we're going to take a look at on what I just said, and I'm going to prove how they strategically targeting the kids. And the number one agenda of the day, as y'all already know, is kids getting snatched. We spoke about that on Friday. And they are not finding these kids at all. So we're going to get into it. I ain't going to wait long. Shout out to the replay gang. Shout out to everybody that's here. Y'all already know how we do. Let's go. Hopefully you caught the live yesterday. Nicki Minaj, Ice Spice, Predator music. Hide your kids. That's right. Hide your kids. Why am I talking about this? Because we got to take a look at what's going on there. What I say? Everybody always put Chester behavior on men and always talking about men. But it's a lot of women Chesters out here too. And not only it's a lot of women that take advantage of kids, especially you got older women that take advantage of young girls too. See, it ain't just older men touching on little boys. You got older women that touch on little girls too. But they get a pass. But so today we're going to take a look at some of this stuff on how they target your kids. Strategically. It ain't even hard to tell. They ain't even hiding it. Nicki Minaj is 40 years old. Keep that in mind. 40. So this ain't really targeted towards Ice Spice. She young. Don't really know no better. Meaning she young. All right. She 23. Whatever. All right. She being fast. She promoting fast, but she young. Nicki Minaj is 40. What is she doing hanging with this woman promoting this stuff? She old enough to be her mother damn near. Let's stop playing. But we're going to look at Nicki Minaj because we already been breaking down how she desperate. They saying that girl be in the house all the time around her chest. Because remember, her husband is like on house arrest, so he can't come outside anyway. Her husband is a sex offender. She married to a sex offender and had a baby with a sex offender. These are facts. I already broke down her whole gimmick from day one. I showed y'all that. I ain't going through all that again. But I'm going to keep putting it out there because people keep forgetting that this woman, husband is a Chester, her brother is a Chester. Maybe she's a Chester too. Or maybe what they say, hurt people. Maybe she been hurt before and she want all the young girls to be hurt. Who knows? But we're going to take a look at this. Because you know how I do. They put it out for success. I'm going to put it out and talk on their failure. Because all of them going to fail eventually for the shit they do. Nicki Minaj, you've been trying to fight that failure for a long time, but your day coming. You run out of time. Let's take a look at this. We just going to look at this part right here because I want to show y'all how they strategically be pushing and promoting this shit. Like, if you notice this, I don't know if y'all noticed this. Let's take a trip down hip-hop history. Remember when you liked the song, it was the song that you found on your own. You said, oh, I like this song. The song hot. And then you might talk to your people, say, yo, you heard this song? My point is you chose what song was hot. Now you'll see they're trying to make songs hot before you even hear it. It's called hype, social media hype. From Ice Spice featuring Nicki Minaj to SZA featuring Doja Cat, here are 5 new collabs to get your playlist popping. Remember, it's called a playlist for a reason. Remember, see, you made your own playlist. You picked and choose your own favorite song. Now you'll see they try to market songs to make you think they're hot before they even drop and to promote you making a playlist. Like, basically, they're trying to tell you how to make a playlist. But something else you see. Remember, we spoke about this the other day, how SZA sold out. Remember, SZA was real humble. But you noticed something. They made it a point to let you know SZA went and got a BBL. So when I saw her, she getting a BBL, I already know SZA had crossed over and she already selling out. She doing what everybody else do. So also you'll see how SZA now got a feature with Doja Cat. We know Doja Cat is a fucking weirdo. Just like all these chicks are weirdos. And see, this is what I peeped. Okay. We spoke about how the rappers been turning the young boys fruity, right? We get on Young Thug, Lil Uzi Vert, Lil Nas X. But what about the woman trying to make the little girls fruity? Y'all forgot about that part? Because that's what's going on. Ice Spice, Nicki Minaj, they promoting lesbian behavior. Yes, they are, to the kids. And just being fast and grown and nasty, period. 40 years old. And we know she married. You're married to, hold up. You married with a child, but you keep promoting lesbian behavior. See that? But we already know Nicki Minaj built her career off the rainbow community. Remember? Yes, y'all remember? She promoted like she was out there. But she's married with a child and she still wants to promote lesbian behavior. And I can understand the grown-ups. But I told you, these people know their category as kids. Let me say it again. I'm asking everybody in here, everybody listening. When you first was listening to rap music, how old were you? Were you not a kid? I'll break it down clearer. Remember when you was young? See, the rappers made music for grown people, but you was young. See, we was young. We used to what, y'all? Sneak and listen to it. We had to sneak. Now, it ain't no more sneaking. It's outright. That's my point. See, the music now is outright targeted to the kids. And I'm only speaking on this because it's the young girls going to suffer. It's the young girls and the parents going to suffer because these kids getting snatched. That's it. Chester's and these sex trafficking rings, they specifically look for young women that are fast and grown. They specialize in looking, scoping out. The main prey that the predator is chasing right now is young women trying to be grown. They are the hottest commodity on a snatching up market. This is what I'm trying to tell people. And we know in the ghetto, in the hood, it's always fast young girls walking around. That's why when I showed you the special on Friday, all the young girls getting snatched in Philly. But it's happening everywhere. So this is the soundtrack. They make the soundtrack for the movie. The movie is Snatching Kids. That new song they dropped, that's one of the soundtracks that go with the movie. Now check it out. So they've been trending for this little whatever they got going on. I ain't even listen to the song. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. I ain't even listen to the shit. I hear it. They're gonna run it on the radio. But I know what it's about. First of all, we know Ice Spice is the hottest female rapper trending right now. And we already know that Nicki Minaj, her career is down the gutter. She's washed up and she's washing up because she's getting a lot of flack. She's been getting cooked many times on Twitter. Allegedly on Twitter, they have caught her high, all type of stuff. But that ain't the point. The point is her career is going down the gutter. So like we said before, she understands she got to collaborate with whoever's hot. Like I told you that. But you already know that. All old rappers, when their career get to a certain level, they want to feature with anything that's hot and smoking because when they get with anything that's hot, it keeps them trending, keeps their catalog in the loop. That's how they stop themselves from dying too fast. They got to always hop on whoever's hot. They all do got the same formula. But this is also another tactic Nicki Minaj is using. Ice Spice is from the Bronx. Nicki Minaj got beef with Cardi B. Ice Spice and Cardi B didn't collaborate on the track yet, so Nicki's made sure she strategically got that collaboration with Ice Spice. This is also to spite Cardi B. Because remember, when Glorilla was hot, Cardi B linked up with Glorilla. But the point is, Nicki Minaj is an opportunist. She's an opportunist, all right? And she's an actor. What's up, Kim? It's literally her name, Nicki Minaj. That's right. Minaj a Twice friend. That's right. Threesome. That's right. Coming out the mouth for all kids. That's right. But anyway, let's take a look at the Minaj behavior. You see all this? This represents a lot of things what these chicks doing now. See, I know what the chicks doing now. I know it's promoted now. See? All that girls trip, BBF stuff, all that got to do with lesbian behavior and chicks acting childish. See that? All this music now that these chicks putting out, I ain't gonna say what they putting out, I'm gonna say what they promoting. All they promoting now. See, remember, they already broke down the boys. The men got broke down. The past 10 years, they were making music to make the young boys fruity. Now they about to try to turn out all the young girls. It's a formula. Bash the men. Same thing they did with the men. Bitches ain't shit, but hoes and trick. Got the boys that hate the men. They made us hate men. Hate the women for, made men hate women. So homies over hoes. But that was the setup DNA for fruity behavior. Now we see dudes hating women and dressing like chicks, right? So now they're doing it with the women. Women are bashing men at an all-time high. Y'all know that. Y'all know the whole, y'all know Ice Spice, the whole concept is bashing men. That's why a lot of chicks out here getting beat up, domestic violence, and killed because they getting brainwashed by these rappers. I'm just being honest. Some dudes ain't going for that. I'm gonna say that some dudes are sick in the head and they will put hands on the chick and they will put a gun to them. Some dudes are sick like that. But my point is, it's this type of music that's speeding it up. A lot of chicks is shitting on dudes right now. I'm gonna be real. This the soundtrack. They shitting on men. They promoting girls, all about the girls. They promoting lesbian behavior, and at the same time, they teaching all this to the kids and teaching the kids to be fast. That's why I be trying to tell the bros, bro, if you ain't on your grind right now, they got it set up where you ain't gonna make it. They already got these chicks thinking they don't need no man. F a man, he a bum, he ain't got no money, get rid of him, kick him out, all of that. That's the agenda. All you gotta do, bro, is listen to Ice Spice, Glorilla, and the rest of them. That's what it is. That's what they promoting to these chicks. See, it's the game reverse. Before they were trying to tell the dudes, you don't need chick. F that chick. Everything they promoted to the dudes, now the tables turn, it's the females doing it. Females are bashing niggas. Now I'm telling you, y'all know. Y'all the chicks know. But my point is, this music is getting a lot of chicks in trouble, man. Because chicks are dealing with this behavior to the wrong type of dude. Like, if you were a jealous dude or a dude that is used to you acting a certain way, now you acting brand new because you listening to this music, you getting big-headed, you acting on that, this is going on. So I know what's going on. And this music is what make good girls turn bad. But it is what it is, all right? Ice Spice is signing Nicki's new label. Okay. Yeah, she doomed. She set up for failure. She should have never did that. Never. Now we're going to watch what happened. Check it out. Salute, Shay, for supporting the channel like you always do. But yeah, we just getting started, but we're going to get into it. Like I said, they promoting that lesbian behavior. They promoting that, girl, you don't need him. Kick him out. She gonna kick you out, bro. Matter of fact, she gonna listen to her homegirl. She gonna listen to her homegirl. They gonna kick you out, and then a homegirl they gonna hook up, and a homegirl gonna be the one hooking up with a whole bunch of new dudes. But my point is, that's the new formula. So my point is this, bro. You gotta have your stuff in order because these chicks gonna flip on you. A lot of these chicks are flipping on dudes, and a lot of chicks gonna flip on you. I'm telling you. I'm gonna say it like this: any man, if you depending on a woman for anything, you're gonna be disappointed, bro. That's all I'm telling you. Because this music right here is gassing their ass up. Trust me, bro. They promoting, if that dude broke, get rid of him. If he ain't got nothing, I'm telling you. All right, let's go on. Like I said, you see Nicki promoting the behavior. Because you probably was already lusting off this girl. You know she the hottest thing smoking. You feel me? And you trying to get with her. For many reasons. To keep yourself popping. It ain't got nothing to do with your label. You're trying to keep yourself popping. You ain't good no more in these streets because of your man. So now you want to put yourself in the mix, but it ain't the fact that y'all didn't hook up on no grown woman's type of caliber. Now, let's be real. Let's be real too, y'all. We know there's many ways to make videos. They could have did a video on some boss chick type of stuff, still being sexy, still flirtatious, still showing off a little body, but they could have did it on a boss level. You feel me? Nah. They got to do it on a low down, dirty hole level. So my point is, Nicki Minaj knows what she be doing. And don't forget, her ass is an actor. But I'm just going to show y'all how all this is catered to kids and lesbian behavior. I know, first of all, it's lesbian behavior because ain't no man in the video. Ain't no man riding on none of them. They're promoting this type of behavior. Yeah. We know what that tongue out mean. But the thing about it is Nicki Minaj was acting more nasty than the young chick. She was going in more than Ice Spice. That's the whole part of it. Ice Spice was trying to be sexy and conservative, but you'll see Nicki, she acting like a straight up hoe. 40 years old. Keep in mind, 40 years old, husband, sex offender, brother, rapist, pedophile. And you see how she act. And she knows who her audience is. Always keep that in mind. That's right, grooming. I seen somebody said that, grooming. Look at that, 6.2 million views. But my point is, Ice Spice young. So I ain't got nothing bad to say about her, really. You know what I'm saying? And she's 23 and her audience is 17, 18. Yeah, she's still promoting fast ass music. I get it. Yes, she is, but she ain't 40. We talking about this 40-year-old chick that's supposed to know better, right? But like I said, let's take a look. All right. Who is Ice Spice? Everything to know about the Generation Z. Showing you all of this is for Generation Z. What's the generation I told you, in my opinion, is set to be doomed? Generation Z. 5 years ago, it was an article somebody put me on to. It was about Generation Z. And it showed the logo for Generation Z was a little kid sitting down with headphones on, his head down. That is the Generation Z. Really the generation that is the most unaware. The generation that is the most brainwashed by social media. Most brainwashed by entertainment. Know why they're the most brainwashed? Because they're the generation that don't got the most knowledge or common sense. You see, even though we indulged in all ignorant activity, we still had a balance of smarts. That is the difference. Because we come from an era where you could not come out the house unless you had a certain amount of smarts. Period. So that's my point. That's my point of what I said. See, when we was dealing with stuff that was wrong, we used to sneak and do it. It was forbidden. It was shame. It wasn't accepted. But now my point is you'll see all of this is accepted because the kids are not as bright, and it ain't really the kids' fault. It's the parents' fault that embrace this. So the child grew up seeing you being a thought and seeing you doing nothing but blowing gas, niggas in and out the house. So the child grow up and doing the same thing. It ain't hard. It ain't hard to figure out. But my point is this. They are targeting these kids, right? And like I said, Nicki Minaj is 40 years old. See that? 40 years old. Still marketing to kids. See, like I said, see the video? You see how Nicki Minaj doing the most? Told you she was doing the most. She was doing the most. You feel me? Oh, the young girl had more class than the old hoe. Period. But like I said, let's take a look at this savage behavior of Nicki Minaj. Savage behavior. See that? She married, right? Why she always promoting eating twat? And don't forget, and this girl got on pants too. They just the color. Those are pants. They're just not butt naked. I gotta let people know that. That's not naked. But I want you to see the savage behavior. See the savage behavior? Basically saying she'll tear that box up. She'll munch on that box, boy. I'm telling you. Yeah, that's what she promoting. But they promote it to the kids. See, that's my point. They promote it to the young boys. It's okay to kiss a man on the lips. Now they promoting it to the women at a high level. Pardon me. They're not promoted to the women. They're promoting it to the young girls. All right, the young ladies. That's all this is about. Making it. So this generation of young women, most of them probably gonna be fruity too. They're gonna mostly be fruity and bisexual. Because that's what they're growing up in. But like I said, Nicki Minaj is the #1 savage. See that? She the #1 carpet muncher promoter. Nicki Minaj's husband sentenced to confinement for failing to register as a sex offender. Now you see why she always in the house? Only thing she do is be on live all day. That's her whole outlet, man. She in the crib with her cult following. That's all she do is be in the crib. Probably be stalking out young girls. And you and your husband probably can't wait to get Ice Spice to the crib. And your husband is 45 years old. Pause. Your husband 45 years old. You 40, but you always hanging with people and you hanging with young people. See? You want to be all in the mix of the people that's 23, but you 40 and your man 45, and he a registered sex offender. What the hell you doing marketing to these kids, Nikki? What type of shit you on? I know what you on. They say hurt people, right? I hope your brother ain't played with you when you was little. I'm starting to think he did. Allegedly, I'm starting to think your brother was playing around with you too. That's what I'm starting to really, really think. Because that nigga ain't just start touching on kids when he got grown. Nicki Minaj's brother, Jelani Mirage, sentenced to 25 years to life for raping an 11-year-old. I already broke all this stuff down, but that's her brother. Who is to say he did not touch her when she was young? Who is to say? And she is an actor. My people in New York know about LaGuardia High School. That's where she went. This is her in acting class in LaGuardia High right here. See, she went to the same school Omar Epps and a lot of other actors and celebrities. My point is, she always been an actor. And they always say them good actors are the ones, they say the best actors are the ones that were traumatized. You know, the ones that got alter egos or split personality. They say the split personality comes from children that's been played with when they was young and they create alter egos to escape their trauma. So did your brother finesse you when you was young, Nikki? Did he finesse you? I don't know. Because you mighty fond of young girls too. You mighty fond of young people. Or I say this. I can say you ain't no protector of young people. I don't think so. Ain't no way in hell you could be a protector of the kids and young people when you with Chesters. But just showing y'all, this chick always been an actor. Always been an actor. No surgery. This how she was young. African braids. I don't know. My point is, this who she really is. This who she was. You see, some of us, you look at our younger pictures, it's going to be who we were. We just the older version now. I'm showing you these people are fake as hell. Nobodies. They want to, this the same chick want to make it like she the voice of the streets for the females. But she's an actor. And like I said, did your brother finesse you when you was young? I don't know. Because it's something about you, girl, that you mighty funny when it comes to being nasty, boy. And you know for a fact, Nikki, your audience is teenagers and slow-ass grown women. Any grown woman wrapped up in Nicki Minaj behavior, is something wrong with your dumb ass. You're fucking slow. I bet you any amount of money your ass is fucking dumb. You get it? I told you, ain't no grown-ass woman that got bills, taking care of her kids, doing all her shit correct in order, bank account looking straight, living her best life, is not worried about no damn Nicki Minaj. I know that for a fact. But I know most grown-ass women who I call them basic-ass chicks, them basic-ass chicks that do what everybody else do and ain't really got shit, always want to be doing what they, you know what I'm saying, want to follow the crowd, always want to look like something, but really ain't about shit. Those are basic chicks. Those are the chicks that love Nicki Minaj, mostly, and the chicks that grew up off her but didn't grow up in the mind. Those are the grown-ups that indulge in this shit, but real grown women, they don't care about her. They hear that shit when they hear it, but they ain't like the kid. You see, they ain't nobody gonna fight. Ain't no grown-ass woman gonna be in no goddamn Barb's community. Salute to the chat. We up in here this morning, y'all. So I'm just showing you. And I'm gonna ask the question again. Did your brother do something to you when you was young? Because they say hurt people hurt people. So I also know that a lot of women that get finesse when they're young, they like turning out young girls too. And the reason why I'm saying that, because y'all keep trying to market to these kids. These are toys that were made strictly for the promotional stunt. And they showed the man making the toys and all of that. This right here is how they snitching on themselves right here, y'all. This right here alone lets you know it is all about the children. I never in my life seen a grown woman play with toys. This is for the kids, y'all. The same way I had to learn. That was the whole science of Barbie dolls. Barbie dolls, Ken dolls, that was to make young girls fast. What's the first thing we did as kids? Oh, I ain't gonna say I did, but females did as kids. You took the clothes off the Barbie dolls, didn't you? All of that is with the program of making kids fast. Kids being fast now, their ass gonna end up missing and dead. That's why I'm constantly saying it and showing y'all the shit. And I'm showing you the recipe. I'm showing you the soundtrack. I'm showing you with the program, and I'm showing you why they making them the big rappers now. It's all about making the females big. That's why I said before, you ain't never see this many females drop at one time. Why are they doing that? Because they're already shutting down rap. They already destroyed the men. Now it's time to destroy some more women. How they gonna destroy the women? Easy. Make them fast and make them fruity. Therefore, the man is already out the picture. Like I'm gonna say it again. Remember growing up, it was a process. Middle school, you had your first crush. Start dating, start talking on the phone, crushes, right? Eating lunch together. My point is, it was a natural thing. Vibing. You start noticing starting to notice that she cute. She like you. Remember, y'all passing notes in the class. We passed the notes. You like him. You like me. Da 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 da. That was natural stuff. Dated, that ain't how many kids dating now. How many kids? When the last time your son told you he had a crush on a little girl? When the last time you seen a teenager vibing with another teenager like back in the day? See, they ain't grow up like that no more. See, now when they teenagers, they automatically know about porno, all this other stuff, sex. We heard stories about what? Cousins trying to hump on their other cousins. See that? Fast in the ass. I'm talking about I'm hearing about boy cousins trying to hump on other boy cousins, things like that. Fast behavior. But this is what's going on right now, y'all. This is what's going on at the highest level. But we ain't finished with them yet. Let's get back into Nicki Minaj's nasty behavior. As you see, they was doing their twerk thing. You see Nicki Minaj's hand? She made sure she was the main one, put her hands around that girl buns. See the nasty behavior. This whole video, they was promoting touching and feeling on each other. Yeah, lesbian behavior. But like I said, grown women want to be, that's cool for grown, that's what you want to do. The question is, why these grown-ass women and a 40-year-old keep promoting it to these kids? You think Nicki Minaj don't know her Ice Spice main fan base? And don't get it twisted. Don't think Nicki Minaj don't want to have her way with her. Don't think Nicki Minaj don't want to sleep with her. Maybe she want to sleep with her too. Allegedly, maybe. Who knows? Maybe that's the whole reason why she signed her. Yeah, it ain't just about the money. Maybe she want to have a part of this girl. Maybe. Because she was the main one touching on her and feeling on her booty. See that hand? Feeling on her booty. See, Nicki Minaj promoting that type of behavior. But she's supposed to be married, right? Why is she not promoting being married to these girls? Because she can't do a married video with her husband in the video. Just showing y'all, man. See how Nicki Minaj is a dirty piece of trash. I said it. That's what she is. Because she had her time already. You already had your time. The chicks you brainwashed, Nicki, they grown right now. They like 34, 35, 33. You get it? 28. The chicks, you already brainwashed them. You done already brainwashed the whole generation. Now you coming for the Generation Z. See that? But it was the millennials that gave birth to Generation Z. Now you see how things getting out of control a little bit, right? My point is this: Nicki Minaj know what the fuck she doing. She finessing this girl, man. She is feeling all on this girl. Y'all see it? I told you she was the one doing the most. It wasn't the young rapper. It was Nicki Minaj doing the most. Promoting pedophile behavior, lesbian behavior, childish behavior. Childish. Any grown woman moving like this, you a damn child. That's why you ain't got no real man. That's why you with clowns. That's why your life is fucked up. Because a lot of y'all life gonna be fucked up following these dumbass bitches. That's just the facts. That's just the facts. That's the facts. You feel me? That's why what they say, who they say is the most overly sexualized people. They say them people so much about sex, they don't think about nothing else. They so busy worried about sex, they ain't even think about the real world. And we're going to get into the real world in a minute. I'm just showing you how all that sex behavior ain't getting chicks nowhere, niggas nowhere. No matter how much sex you have, it is not going to put nothing in your pocket. It ain't going to make your life change not one bit. And a lot of y'all going to be homeless, and you ain't even going to have nowhere to have sex at. That is the agenda of the day. Anyway, let's continue on. Because like I said, hurt people. Your brother was a Chester, and maybe he had his way with you. I'm starting to think so. Because your behavior is out of control for a 40-year-old woman. And like I said, all of this is marketed to the kids. See that? So you come home and you see your daughter doing this, or your niece, or your little cousin, don't be quick to beat on them or smack them upside the head. Just understand they got it from Ice Spice. So I'm just showing y'all. And see, you know how it is growing up. Kids do what they see. You see your kid doing it. You think they being grown and being fresh, but you ain't even know. They just saw the Ice Spice cover trying to do what Ice Spice did. Then a lot of kids get spanked for stuff like that, doing stuff they saw on TV, didn't even know what they was doing. That's where it come from. That's where it come from. This is disgusting. It's disgusting. You know why it's disgusting? Because kids shouldn't have to see this. They shouldn't be thinking like that. That's my point. They shouldn't be thinking like that. But all of them with the shit. You see them looking like Mega Man, kids, Power Ranger ass bitches. That's for kids. Kid behavior. Also to push the stereotype that black women, brown women in the hood are fucking childish in their head. They fucking dumb. That's what that represents. Childish females that are not grown women, that are not mature. That's what all that represent. Why you think Glorilla rap about F a credit score? And she talk about all the dumb shit that have bitches fucked up out here. That's what she rap about. I'm just being honest. The stuff they rap about, I'm telling you, it is disrupting households. It's a fact. I love rap music. I'm just telling the truth. Because I know I'm straight, but I know a lot of people gonna suffer because of their music. That's why you've been seeing the increase of domestic violence, because a lot of females are getting brainwashed by these chicks. I'm telling you. Chicks getting brainwashed on all levels. The grown women listening to their dumb ass, getting in domestic violence drama, and the young girls are listening to them getting caught up in sex trafficking rings. But all this represent childish bitches. That's what it represents. Childish bitches. You heard? Let's move on. Let me show you something about childish bitches. Landlord cuts off water and electricity in an apparent effort to get renters to leave Lake Worth Beach home. What does this go with? This go with the eviction pandemic that they're not talking about. People getting kicked out left and right. A lot of people getting kicked out because when they had the renter programs, a lot of people that I know personally took advantage of this shit. I know people going through this right now. I know people that did PPP scams, got renters assistance, didn't pay their rent for 6 months to a year, and they still broke right now. You know why? Because they got so much free money, they forgot to fucking hustle. They forgot one day they got to get off their ass and get to it. A lot of them sat on their ass too long. Now they getting put out and the landlord don't fucking want them. Another thing I've been trying to tell people, a lot of these landlords do not want people with kids no more, especially if you got a lot of kids. And I'm going to be honest with you. If you are black and brown with a lot of kids, these landlords do not want you. They say, look, why get this apartment or this house to a woman with many kids when I could just get this to a gay couple and they ain't got no kids? I can get this to a single man or a single woman. They're not going to fuck my property up. That's the new stereotype. We also know that I broke down, we all spoke about how there's many new stipulations that getting a crib now. The number one thing you need for a crib is a salary. That is the new way they doing. Salary. What that mean? A job. So this is what I was trying to tell people. All that trying to be cute shit with no job ain't going to get you nowhere. The landlords already said what? They don't want Section 8 no more. We in the real world now. You know what the real world we in now? I'm just telling y'all all my opinion, all right? The type of stuff I be on. In this new world we in, you got to have money on deck. If you do not have a couple thousand to your name, you already out here lacking. The days of making it by is fucking over. You have to have a couple thousands at dispense at all times, and not just the money, y'all. What's more important than the money now is your credentials. If you do not have a job, you cannot get nothing. And I'm only saying that because before it wasn't mandatory, we finessed. I'm just saying now, this is the last wave. My point is this: if you moved into an apartment within the past year or two, you good. But I'm saying after this, or you don't believe me, just look around right now just put in your mind you're looking for a new crib to move. Look online and start like you're trying to move, and you'll see what I've been doing my homework. When you look now, forget the money. They want you to make this amount of. I'll give you an example. I see one particular apartment, you got to make at least 50,000 to move in. If you got somebody else moving in with you, that's another 10,000. So the total income got to be 60,000. And you got to prove on your pay stub that you make the rent in one paycheck. Some people want you to make 3 times the rent in your monthly salary. These are the tactics they're using to keep people homeless. That's what I'm trying to tell people. Mainly, a lot of my females, it don't matter how good you look no more. It don't matter about all that shit. It don't matter how lit you are. If you ain't got your shit in order, you're going to be hurting out here. That's the new warfare they're using against us, y'all. I'm just telling you. So this is what this story is about. This story is also letting you know this is national news. When you see it on national news, what does that mean? That means that is the agenda. This is also letting all the landlords know, if you want to get them out, all you got to do is cut off the water, cut off their power, and I already know this has been happening all over. This has been happening. But now it's making the national news because it's what's popping right now. So look. Now, mind you, black woman, national TV, can't pay her bills, poster child. And she got them inches in, don't she? She got that hair. She got that lip gloss, right? Got them titties out, right? Baby, sitting by a goddamn microwave and some goddamn water. What that mean? She got to heat the water up. Ain't got no water. Nigga, I read the whole shit. I know a bunch of chicks like this. We all know they in a hood near you. You see, when it's time to turn up a party, they got the bag. When it's time to look cute on the gram, they got their bag. But when it comes to the weekday and the club ain't popping, it's regular day, they sit in the crib broke, hurting. This what happened to you bad chicks. This your future right here. You ain't gonna be able to pay your bills. Check it out. So-called self-help evictions are illegal and involve landlords trying to get tenants to move out by shutting off their utilities and changing the locks on the door. Why? When you moved here, the rent was only $800 and we took Section 8. Now that shit over with. This same crib, I can get $1,600 for. You gotta go. That's the game they playing. The residents of the home said they dealt with sweltering heat, no running water for 2 days. Can't wash their ass. See that? Microwave, heat up that water. Can't wash their ass. Can't sit your ass in the tub. Can't wash that coochie. But that's just everywhere, y'all. Angelica Paul struggled to help keep her 6-month daughter, Christina, comfortable. I have a child here. It's hot in here. It's hot in the house. The young mother said, it's horrible. See that? But this the average, this most chicks. That's why I'm trying to tell you. You keep following them dumbass rat bitches, watch where y'all gonna get at. Watch where you gonna end up at. See that? And they not gonna help you. All they gonna do is kick your ass out. Oh, they might pull up. Oh, now you in the category of an unfit mother. Am I lying, y'all? Look, you see the setup? Now you in the crib. You ain't got no electricity. Uh-oh. That means you can't keep no food. That means you're an unfit mother. That means they can come snatch your child. Oh, you got this child in the high house. Don't worry. We'll take the child. We'll put them in some AC. See that? This also is setting women up to get their kids taken. That's why I was trying to tell people. But see, I'm going to be honest. Is this clear? That's why I said the job ain't about the money. The way society is setting up now, the job is your credentials. Because if you got a job, then it's on paper, it's like, okay, I'm just coming up short. I don't make enough money. But when you ain't got no job, it look like you just ain't doing shit but leeching and trying to get over. That's the difference. So beyond everything else, this rent game they're playing is going to take a lot of people out of circulation. Therefore, we already know it makes it easier for the immigrants to move in. All of the immigrants and migrants are working right now as we speak. They are working, getting paid every day. Every 1st and 15th, they're getting paid, stacking their coins, while a lot of people are sitting, playing around. That's why I said the summer is going to be used to push a lot of people out. I showed you right here because they know, these landlords know what? It's summertime. If we turn off their power in the summertime, it's going to be so hot, they're going to have to move. They playing games, y'all. And don't forget, all the landlords already got their money from the rental programs sponsored by the government. They already got their money. So this is a formula to put people on the street. This is why I said Now you could end up homeless, just a victim of circumstance. It don't mean how much money you got no more, but you need the money in case some bullshit happens. Like you might got to stay in a hotel for a month. So shit like that while you're looking for a new crib. I'm just showing y'all. You see? And it's on a blackface. A chick on national TV that has no power facing eviction. But let's move on because y'all saw the other story. This is the trend of what's going on in America right now. Florida retiree says lesbian squatters with 15 pit bulls trashed her rental property she owns to tune of $38,000. And mind you, this couple was lying to the cops that they paid a deposit, showing fake receipts, living in this woman's house. It's called living in a bando. They turned her shit into a bando. They fucking squatters, because that is also the new agenda. Squatters coming up in people's shit, taking their crib. You got property, you won't be there like that. They moving in your shit and taking over. And they say certain laws they can't put them out. Because this represents the desperation. And don't she look like a modern day fucking Aunt Jemima? Don't she represent the face of, you know, do y'all see how they playing the game? Black girl, red braids. What did I tell y'all? I said, when you got color hair, it represents you ain't got no fucking job. That's what it means. I know that's not what it is, but that's what it means. You ain't got no fucking job. That's why your dusty ass living in somebody else's crib. And you are a lesbian. That has nothing to do with it. But then again, it does. Because they ain't going to break down to you. Some chicks trying to be lesbians going to end up bad. Because some chicks are worse than dudes. So you can be with a chick that's supposed to be a stud, but she could be 5 times worse than a dude. She could be dirty and broke and a leech. But my point is this. This the face, national TV. Niggas living in places they're not supposed to be at because they ain't got nowhere to go. Homeless. Homeless is the new agenda. It already been. But my point is, when we see other people in them tent cities, it was one thing. Now you're going to see a lot of so-called young people homeless. See that? Bogus ass receipt. This is what they used to make it like it was their crib. So when the police pulled up, they showed this receipt. This is my crib. This is my house. And they was able to squat in a lady house. See that? And they messed that lady house up. Let's take a look at how they destroyed this lady house. Look at this. Look at this, y'all. Savage. See the savage behavior? You see how she is the face of savagery? Fox News, national TV, the face of savagery. This is how they do it, y'all. Savagery. Them niggas don't rent them no crib. Don't give them none of your property. That's what this all is a commercial for. To let all the landlords know. Don't let them in your property. They're going to mess it up. And also, this goes with all the extra criteria. So they got all the extra criteria. Got to make $50,000 a year. Got to have 3 times the rent and salary a month. You got to put 3 times the deposit. Then if they black, watch their ass. If they got kids, watch them. They got pets, watch their ass. Don't rent to them. That's the secret law. Before it was whites only. Remember before, whites only. They don't say whites only no more. Now they got other tactics to use against you that say whites only. Because you're going to put in that application, they're going to take your application fee, and they're going to say, sorry, we went with another candidate and rob your ass. But like I said, that's what this is promoting. Don't rent them your property. They're going to mess it up. See that? All this is with the new agenda, y'all. The new agenda is throw their ass on the street. Don't rent them nothing. That's why I told people months ago, I said, look, if you in a certain property right now, you might as well just stay where you at. Just stay where you at and lay low. Because they're going to make it with all that moving around stuff, and you ain't going to be able to do all that no more. Just stay where you at and just make the best of what you got right now. This ain't a time for all that extra shit, y'all. They are trying to make people homeless now. Or should I say, people have made themselves homeless, and that's what it is, all right? And I just showed you. Homeless black woman, national news. This woman right here about to be homeless on national news. Got this black woman in 2023 sitting next to a microwave for heated water. Do y'all see this? Told y'all, man. How the hell is it 2023 and we doing worse than 1973? We out here looking bad because we was following the wrong shit for so long. Following all this shit ain't gonna make you no woman. Ain't gonna make you no woman to take care of your business. You feel me? That's all that goofy stuff. But anyway, just showing y'all, man, how they pushing the agenda of people messing up people's property. Don't rent them nothing. That's what all this coincide with, y'all. And let's move on. Like I said, national news. National news. Why is fentanyl suddenly everywhere? You see how they still playing the dumb games? How is News Nation and all these people just now talking about something I was already talking about a year ago? Y'all already knew this shit. Y'all ain't want to talk about it. But now it's so much out of control, they have to talk about it. Check it out, y'all. They know Fetty is the #1 killer in America. And like they was saying in this article, it is now mixed in damn near every single drug. They know it. They know the whole formula. Fentanyl is now a leading cause of death for young adults in the United States. See that? Fentanyl is the #1 killer of young adults. So we give the young adults fentanyl. We make the young adults fast in the ass. And when they fast in the ass, they're going to need more fentanyl to turn up. And that's how we get rid of all the ass. The ones who survive will be hooked on drugs, or they are subject to overdose any day now. It's all about the batch. It's like, look, see, when you're doing drugs now, it's like the lotto. One day you're going to get your pick. See, it's 365 days in a year. You might get away someday, but one of them days, you're going to get a bad batch, and that's how your number going to get called. And that's the whole plot. So that's why they told you because they have no choice but to speak out now. A lot of people waking up and starting to peep game that their community are turning into trash. But they told you, the leading cause of death for young adults in the United States. See that? So why is fentanyl suddenly everywhere? Here's what we know. Fentanyl is a powerful opioid like morphine, but nearly 100 times more potent. It has been made legally since the 1960s and is prescribed to treat pain in cancer patients. So now we can see that the hood is out here indulging in drugs for cancer patients. But they always said they was trying to find a cure for cancer. So you can't find a cure for cancer, but the people in the street are taking drugs for cancer patients. Do y'all see how backwards this shit is? All right. They said it's cheap to make. It's cheaper than a lot of other drugs. The Department of Homeland Security advised said it's actually mixed with a lot of other drugs. Because of that exact point, it drives down the overall cost of that. Meaning, fentanyl is so cheap, they mix with other drugs to stretch the drugs out. Also, you got a peep game. This story is being covered by a man in national security. I showed you when those brothers in Harlem got locked up for selling that Fetty, they got locked up by Homeland Security. Anybody selling fentanyl at a high level, you are a risk to the country. That's what this is promoting. You are labeled as a terrorist. Therefore, you will be snatched up by Homeland Security, which means you are not going to a regular jail. You're going to a military jail. But you got to see the game. They understood it's a whole lot of hustlers in these streets. They know it's a whole lot of brothers that don't got no job, that been hustling their whole life, that didn't get out the game. This is how they're going to take all their ass out. After they use them for sudden death in the community, they're going to lock all their ass up, Homeland Security. Because never forget, somebody got to do the dirty work. Somebody got to sell it in the hood near you. Somebody got to get it moving so these people start ODing a little faster. So that's what they use these clowns for. And when they finish with them, Homeland Security going to get the rest of them. We all of us that made it through the crack era, just understand this. We in the crack era right now, times 10. That's all it is. This one you ain't gonna shake, like I said 1,000 times. This one we ain't gonna shake. This one. Then the drugs are smuggled into the U.S. mostly through legal ports of entry. They're telling you right here. They know how the drugs come in through legal ports. Meaning not no illegal way, it's coming in through the legal way. Ain't the borders open? Ain't people come here every day? I said a lot of those migrants got that fetty on them. This includes by sea on massive container ships. It's meaning that shit being shipped here by the mother load and they letting it in. And it's coming in on land, sometimes stashed among other products. See, they telling you all the ways it come in the country. They telling you. I told y'all this ain't no secret. I told you they ain't hiding shit, but they know our people are the most sleep. And they know our people are the most followers. Because ever since the hit song Molly Percocets, half of everybody in the hood is on perks, pills, some type of form of drugs that is laced. Told you all that fake ass Molly laced with all this shit. This is now standard in the hood. Meaning it ain't hard to find. You come out and find that fetty right now. So they telling you, they know exactly how it come in and everything. The drugs are also smuggled across the border through illegal crossings. See that? The migrants, immigrants, they know how it's coming in. But the question is, the thing they're not going to tell you, who are the number one people targeted to buy this shit? Who are the number one people y'all bringing in all this shit for? You can't have a whole lot of drugs if it ain't a whole lot of buyers. Who are the buyers? Also, don't forget, this is an American thing. It's not a color thing. It's an American thing. Wiping out Americans. Telling you right here. See? But let's move on to something else I said. 3 American sailors missing off coast of Mexico. Black and white. What I say, y'all? I said I ain't going nowhere. I told you. People get snatched. Americans, you fair game. American, you are food out here. Because these countries know when you go out of town, you got money on you. And these other countries might be suffering more than America. They jack. And don't forget, the livers cost about $30,000. Their kidney about $50,000. That's why y'all gonna keep getting snatched. Just want to show y'all that ain't a black thing. It's an American thing. Told you. And all this stuff start happening after everybody start running out of town, running overseas. We know people been going on cruises and overseas forever. They ain't nothing new, y'all. We know this. Told y'all, man, my grandmother had pictures of going on cruises when they was young. Moms. Ain't nothing new. But they know it's a fad now. And a lot of people caught up in this fad ain't got no business going out of the country. They're the same ones can't pay their own fucking bills when they here. And they know people trying to go overseas and get drugs, all type of stuff. So that's why Americans going to get it bad in a lot of places. And my point is this. Once you leave, you on your own. America not protecting you. So I'm just telling people, just be on point. Something I was talking about, we was chopping it up, y'all. Here you go right here. Is hip-hop dominance slipping? My concern is the magic gone. This is just what I was trying to tell people. This goes with the agenda when I told you hip-hop is dead. Hip-hop is over with. Hip-hop will never be what it used to be because they are strategically destroying hip-hop. That is also why you see now it is all about female rappers. It is no longer about talent. It is, if you peep music now, it is not about talent. It is about agenda. This is why they got to put hype around the music. They don't give you a chance to even say what's hot on your own. They trying to tell you shit is hot before you even hear it. It is about following the rapper and being wrapped up in their life instead of the good music. All of these different formulas is what destroy music, as well as putting anybody on. When they made it not about lyrics no more, talent, they've been destroyed the game. But now they are telling you it's destroyed. While hip-hop and R&B remains the industry best performing genre, its growth is slowing and executives are concerned. Excitement is staggering. See, they're admitting it. But we already know R&B is gone. R&B is dead. R&B is gone. That's why I said, peep game. They got the rap dudes, the rap men, they got them singing, auto-tune, whining, crybaby music. Nah, nah, nah. See that? They got the men singing and they got the chicks rapping hard. Look at Glorilla. Don't Glorilla rap hard? Do Glorilla not rap harder than Lil Baby? Yes, she do. Because that is the new formula. We'll make the rap boys sing and we'll make the female rappers rap tough and gangster. Gender games. But all this formula, is destroying hip-hop. See that? It's not based on lyrics no more. Just wanted to show y'all that proof. Also, this goes with what I was telling people. Cardi B leaves fans in tears during Rolling Loud in Thailand. That's the man that I want to show you. That what? All of them are touring overseas now because they understand it is not that much money in America no more due to inflation and also being that overseas, the rap culture is now the big thing. Hip-hop is really big overseas now. All of the rappers in America are playing their part at contributing to help further push overseas hip-hop music and things of that nature. I showed you play by play. All of them are going overseas now. Why? Because the hidden secret is Americans ain't got no more money. America is falling, is crashing. We got to go and find us some new bags. And overseas, they can charge more for ticket prices. That's why nobody cares about Americans right now. Americans is on their own. Just telling y'all. Only thing Americans is wanted for is money. That's it. If you not contributing no finances to all these agendas, Americans are not on the table at all. They don't care about no Americans. Just being honest. So I just wanted to show y'all that. Oh yeah, let me else show y'all what's trending, what's the new trend, and let me see if you niggas gonna follow this new trend. It's the new trend right here. New trend for men. See that woman? You can't even have cut up shirts no more. Why am I bringing this up? Because I was watching the NBA playoffs over the weekend, and I seen one of the NBA players come in with a shirt like this, cut up. It was just like this. And I broke it down how it worked. First of all, let me be clear. The rainbow community is the king of fashion, the kings and queens of fashion. The rainbow community is in charge of the fashion industry. All right. They say what's hot and what's not. The fashion people, designers, they politic with the stylists. The stylist's job is to find people to wear the clothes, celebrities. So when the celebrity wears the clothes, that is how they get the people to wear the clothes. That's why every trend that has been popular the past 10 years, people trend, or should I say, dress like the rappers because they follow the trend, but you don't know the rapper listens to the stylist. The stylist tells Lil Wayne, put these jeggings on. The stylist tells 2 Chainz, put this purse on. It's Louis. They get paid to market it. They get free clothes, and they wear it because you're going to wear it. This is why you wear a Mary, Montclair, whatever else that's wearing, Supreme, whatever the fashion is at the time, you wear it because the celebrities wear it. But you didn't know the name till you saw the rapper with it, and the rapper told you what it was, then you wore it. But you didn't know the rapper got it from the stylist, and the stylist got it from the fashion industry. And the fashion industry is the gay community. Givenchy, all of that. Just be honest. Gucci, all of that. Tommy Hilfiger, Polo, don't matter. They all in the industry. They all with the shit. All right? So this is why I say you can't be homophobic if you caught up in fashion, because they make the clothes. They say what's hot and what's not. It's up for you. If you know how to dress, you know what to wear and what not to wear. But if you're a follower, you're going to wear this. So I'm hollering at my bro. Bro, you might as well copy the new shirt. Bro, you're already a follower. You got the cut up jeans. And let me make this clear. Like I said, it's not about the cut up jeans. It's not even about the jeans. I told you, it's about the jeans that strategically show your flesh when you sitting down. The ones that show your kneecaps. Not just cut, it's the one that show your flesh, nigga. That's what I'm talking about, like this shirt. So let me see if you can get the matching shirt with the pants, because you a follower anyway, right, bro? Well, now this is a new fashion, see? For you followers, let me see you rock this so I can clown your ass. Jamie Foxx movie shoot continues with stunt double. You see how they kept the movie going? This also shows you how Hollywood been finessing with stunt doubles. We call them clones. They said every celebrity had a clone. Remember, Michael Jackson was the first one to have many clones. Just showing y'all, man. But hopefully Jamie Foxx feeling better. They claim he had a brain bleed. That's what they say. Basically, they say that man stressed out. So that's that on that. Also, with this right here, Diddy ex-nanny finally reveals her identity in court. A lot of y'all know that Diddy, his ex-nanny, you know, one that used to be in the house. Don't forget, the nanny know all the secrets. The nanny, the groundkeepers, they be knowing everything. And this nanny is suing Diddy because she got fired. But it's being said, allegedly, that she being fired because she know exactly what was going on with Kim. And we know Kim Porter is dead. But it's being said that the nanny knew all of the real tea that was going on in their life. And she was hiding her identity because she'd been taking Diddy to court. But the judge said that the nanny now has to show her face. Uh-oh. The nanny who sued Diddy for alleged wrongful termination has revealed her identity in court days after a judge ordered her to do so, despite her fear of being harassed by Mr. Diddy. Or she might be scared she's going to disappear or something. Because they say that the nanny knew all the real tea about Kim and Diddy's situation and how some funny things might have happened to Kim. That's what's being said, and that's that on that. So let me go back to the top of the top. Then we about to get out of here because I know the people pulled up. Shout out to the replay gang. And my whole point is this. This is Predator music. This is music for kids. See, like I say, people that's grown, we know better. Women that are grown, you know better. But just think in your mind when that little 12-year-old, because remember, they go to middle schools, right? Junior high schools and all of that. Elementary, yeah. Just imagine that 11-year-old, 12-year-old, 13, 14, 15. Get it? Just imagine when they get the word that this new song just dropped. And they're already in tune with Ice Spice and Nicki Minaj. But this episode, that's all I want to clarify so people get it through their head. You grown, you like the music, but this music ain't for you. Did we not always been told that they say what? Rap is a young man's game or young woman's game. But what they're not telling you now is this music is now strategically, specifically targeted to Little Nas X is for the young boys. And I was just talking about how all of this stuff that Nicki Minaj is promoting, making girls fast. She's also promoting Chester behavior or rainbow behavior. She's supposed to be married, but she's acting like a lesbian. She's supposed to be married with a child and promoting lesbian behavior. And she is 40 years old, but she is the one doing the most. And we already know you just trying to collaborate because you know Ice Spice is lit right now. And you want to get in the picture because you just don't know how to sit your ass down. And you are now, see, you're not collaborating with no grown women. What I mean is you know how to target that grown audience. No, you linking with Ice Spice because you know she is the hottest thing smoking amongst the teenagers. And grown-ass woman that got the mind of a teenager. Because a lot of these so-called grown women, they fucking kids in the brain. That's why they love a bunch of dumb shit and little girl shit. Yeah. But Ice Spice, I ain't really knocking her because she young. And young people gonna do what they do. But see, she 23. But Nicki, you 20, you 40. And your man is 45. So your man is a sex offender. Your brother is a rapist. But you like marketing to young kids anyway. When you know for a fact, young girls fast always get caught up in some shit. But she don't care because she with the program. And like I said, Nicki, I hope your brother ain't finesse you when you was young, because I'm starting to think your brother did something to you when you was young. That's how you acting. You acting like a chick that been taken advantage of when she was young. because you seem to keep promoting the same behavior. Let me say it again. These are brown tights. This is not flesh. But that's something else they do on the gram. That's another game they play where they make the chicks put on certain spandex that look like they naked. But this is all targeted to kids. As you see, Nicki Minaj outright promoting carpet munching. Carpet munching. Yes, I thought you was married. I thought it was about being married with a husband and kids. No, because you married that man for clout. The only reason why you married that man because he blood, a fake blood, and you had beef with Cardi B. And Cardi B and them bloodettes was on your ass, so you ran and got yourself with a blood. That's the only reason why you with that dude. But it backfired on you because he is a sex offender. That's why he can't come outside and you and him always in the fucking house. Always in the house, and your ass always on the gram because your audience is dumb people and kids, and you just be on the internet all day. That's all you do, Nicki. And we already seen when you was high in public, nodding out like you on that dog food, allegedly. But I'm just showing people she's 40, her man is 45, but you're going to see her number one audience is kids. That's all I was telling you. So I'm going to say it again. Your brother Jelani, he got 25 years for raping an 11-year-old that was his stepdaughter. And maybe he been doing this because we already know, right, family, that you don't just become a Chester when you grown. It didn't just happen overnight. He been a Chester. The question is, the $1 million question, did Nicki Minaj's brother get her when she was young? Because I'm starting to think that. It's just a question. It's not an allegation. It's not a fact. I'm asking a question because I see a hurt person that want to see other people hurt. See that? Did your brother get you about this time back in the day? Did he get you, Nicki? You did go see him when he was in prison. You still got a bond with him. If my brother got locked up for Chester behavior, it's over for that nigga. Ain't no excuse. But she take care of her brother while he in jail. So being that you was touched, I ain't gonna say you was touched because I had no proof of that. I ain't gonna say you was touched. But I got an idea that, yeah, because this your brother like touching on 11-year-olds and sticking this thing in them. Did your brother touch you when you was young? Because your behavior, Nicki Minaj, and always promoting stuff to these kids, like you don't leave these kids alone. Maybe you was touched when you was young. And maybe you was fast in the ass. And they say hurt people. And they say some people that's victims like to see other people become victims too. Because they don't want to be the only victim. But anyway, that's just all assumption. But understand this, mothers. The reality of the whole situation is these women have more influence on your child than you. And the reason why I say that is you already know you got to be on your job. And this don't apply to the real mothers because the real mothers already on their job. So let me clarify that right now. The real mothers, no, this don't have no traction over your kids. But to the other mothers that's out here lacking, worried about all the wrong stuff, their kids are going to be the ones getting snatched up out here. Did I not show y'all the story? When we looked at it Friday, what I showed y'all, right? We looked at what, y'all? One girl, it said what? Last seen by her mother. What does that mean? That means when the girl went out to school, went out to go to school by herself at 11, her mother was the last face she seen, which means the mother was asleep and didn't understand that his kids being snatched, and the mother let the child walk out by themselves at 11 years old. Did one of the females, one of the young girls, it said what? Last seen by her father. That means her father let his 10-year-old daughter go out the house by herself. Those are the parents that ain't paying attention out here. The real parents, they on point. And I'm going to say it again, parents. You can get tracking devices for your kids. And that will lessen you where them getting snatched. At least you'll know where they at. This is going on right now. I did the episode on Friday. They tried to shut it down. So I'm just telling you, I'm just doing my part. I'm not trying to tell nobody what to do. I'm just telling you. Also, we spoke about, let me also not forget how Nicki Minaj had the most. She was doing the most. See her hand on the girl ass? She was doing the most. She started looking like a, I'm telling you, man, she was touching on this girl like a Chester, man. She was touching on this girl. And my mind, see, I'm like, okay, I'm looking at how she in front of that camera can't control herself. I'm imagining her and her husband behind closed doors doing some funny stuff to some young girls. Didn't T.I. and his wife get allegations on them doing stuff to people? And Nicki was doing the most. See? She was acting like she wanted to rape that girl. See her hand on Ice Spice ass? See her palm in the ass? 40 years old. This how 40-year-old woman act? Holla. This how 40-year-old woman act with a 23-year-old? I know they both grown, but I'm saying, look at how the 40-year-old woman can't control herself. See? It ain't the young girl, it's the 40-year-old. Told y'all, man. Weirdos. And like I said, man, don't forget the real epidemic is homeless. Chick, she trying to be dolled up, BB shirt on, titties out, tracks, weave, whatever, lip gloss. Ain't got no goddamn water, no power, no nothing. Sitting by God. She's so stupid, you don't even know they set you up. They probably told your dumb ass, hold up, put the chair right here. We're gonna feel this is a good spot. And your dumb ass sat by a microwave. Because they know your fucking power don't work, and you gotta use water to heat up shit. Which means you can't even sit your ass in the tub. So I know that coochie ain't clean like that. And you probably gotta watch your baby up in the sink. My point is this. This is a representation of a bad bitch doing bad, like I said. Because most of these chicks out here playing, most of you chicks that had kids for money, that shit backfiring on your ass right now. Most of you chicks that spent your whole life trying to be cute, now it's a time you realizing you ain't got shit. And you can't put nothing in your name if it ain't what? Section 8. That's the harsh reality. I'm not trying to diss or bash nobody. I'm showing you the harsh reality that's going on right now when you focus all your energy at trying to be fucking cute and worried about a nigga. And a nigga that ain't gonna do shit for you. That's my point. A lot of you chicks, you getting bad, getting dolled up for niggas that ain't gonna do shit for your ass, period. That's just the truth. So I'm trying to tell you, even you chicks, that fantasy we're over with. Just like that nigga think he gonna be a big drug dealer, gangster rapper, that shit over with. We in a time of hustle and grind. We're in a time of hustle, grind, what the fuck you got in your name? This ain't the time of fake it till you make it no more. This the reality of people having it in the stash and acting like they ain't got nothing. That's the way we in. How many zeros you got in your name? That's where we at with it now. Anything else is uncivilized. It's a lie. Trust and believe that. That's the world we in now. So everybody, you should be focused on getting to a legit bag right now. And number one legit bag is a legit business. Business, it don't matter. Names have to be put on checks, right? Names have to be put on checks, and taxes have to be paid. That is the new world we in. Ain't no fucking shortcuts. I'm just going to tell you the real. We about to get out of here. But I want to make one more statement to show the young people on the come up that there's other ways. This is my point. You see, like listening to dumbass bitches like Glorilla and Cardi B, you ain't never gonna have shit or be nothing. Like I said, the number one ignorantest thing Glorilla said, talking about fuck a credit score. See, that right there, that's gonna have a lot of chicks fucked up. See, dudes, we get away with fucked up credit. When you're a woman with fucked up credit, oh, you really fucked up. And the reason why I'm saying that is because you ain't gonna be able to have shit. You ain't gonna be able to have nothing. And you're gonna always struggle. But I'm only saying that to make this point. And I'm gonna talk about Gayle King. And I'm not bigging up Gayle King. It's not about that. I want to just show the people on the come up, young people's other ways of getting money. If you got talent, you don't have to be no fucking rapper. You can get paid, ladies. You can get paid off being cute and talking your talk by being what? A personality. You could be a newscaster. Now you got female sportscasters. When you turn on the TV, you watch sportscasters, they look sexy, they still look good, but they're being professional. Why am I showing you this? Because I'm showing you ain't got to follow no dumbass rapper. Let me prove a point. CNN. See, CNN, the news is failing, period. But my point is this. See, news that failing CNN has offered ratings challenge CBS morning anchor. My point is this. Gayle King is going to be getting $12 million to co-host an evening show. And people are mad at her that been at CNN because they saying they've been busting their ass their whole life, but now they're going to give Gayle King $20 million. So as you see, job cuts are also coming because CNN is struggling right now. So they got to pay Gayle King to get that shit generated. And something else I said yesterday, I made a mistake. When I was talking about that new Ring TV show they got coming out, and it's going to be, damn, what's her name? Wanda Sykes. The new Ring show going to be Wanda Sykes. I said it with Charles Barkley, but I made a mistake. Charles Barkley and Gayle King going to be doing the show on CNN too. My point is this. This is my point for the people on the come up, man, the young people, man. Gayle is set to pull in 8 figures per year for only 1 hour of work. The network plans to have her host a night show with NBA legend Charles Barkley. This is my point to the young ladies. See that? Pardon me. You can make $12 million. She made $12 million for 1 hour because the show only an hour. One of my point, you can make more money being a spokesperson, a TV host, than a fucking rapper. That's my point. Get it? $12 million an hour. That's the contract. Meaning she make $12 million a year, but she only got to do an hour of work. That's it. When you're a rapper, look at all the shit you got to do. You got to rap. You got to strip your ass. You got to damn near show your whole everything to the whole world. You got to prostitute yourself for some change. You got to let a whole bunch of niggas run through you just for some change. You feel me? Yeah. You got to tour the whole planet. You ain't going to be with your kids. You going to have people lusting off you just because you want to be a fucking rapper. But you could be cute, pretty, and get paid by talking, looking nice, and all you got to do is report the news. Or you could be a personality. You could be a host. Don't matter. You ain't got to be no fucking rapper. I'm going to keep saying that. There's many ways to be a millionaire. You ain't got to be no rapper, young ladies. You can still look good and be professional. That's my whole point of showing you Gayle King. All right, that's it. Yeah, they have leverage. Yeah, they got all that. I told y'all this ain't about Oprah. It's not about Gayle. I told y'all sometimes we got to talk about things. It's not about the person, man. We have to talk about these things because I have to find some type of inspiration for the people on the come up. That's it. And you can get paid. See, you go to college and all you got to do is take up communication. A lot of y'all communicate every day. You're already running your mouth. You always gossiping. You're always talking, right? You like to be on the gram and look pretty and talk. Well, go to school for communication. Get that communication degree. Then you get paid working for one of these big ass corporations, taking them checks. Get it? That's what I'm trying to tell you, the real shit. You can get paid looking good and just talking nice. You ain't got to show no nothing if you got the right credentials. That's what I'm trying to tell people. Now it is about credentials. Yes, it is about who you know, but it's about credentials and who you know now. That's it. That's all I want to show people. So this is what I'm trying to tell people. It ain't about the people, man. I told you before. These people are just avatars. That's it. These are just iconic figures. But behind the avatar is some different meaning. So that's why I say I don't get caught up in a person. But I have to show that there's other outlets than just being a fucking dumbass, jackass rapper. Just like for the bros, I already told you, you could be a producer. Producers always get money. You don't got to just do hip-hop tracks. You could do hip-hop. You could do tracks for all music. You could do tracks for movies. You could do tracks for commercials. You could do tracks for TV shows. That's how much far a producer go. You ain't got to just be no fucking rap producer. I'm telling you the truth. All you got to do, go to school, get that little paperwork. That's it. You good. All right, so that's that on that. I'm about to get out of here. I don't spoke on this stuff enough. And don't end up like this chick being a squat in the crib that you don't fucking own. Because you was fucking playing around in life and you fucking broke. And you got to move and shit that ain't yours. They fucked this lady house up. See that? Fucked her house up. And they made a point to say it was 2 lesbians. See? Look. They made a point to tell you who it was. Florida retiree says lesbian squatters with 15 pit bulls trash. They can't even take care of their own ass and trying to take care of dogs. See that? Fuck this lady house up. But don't forget, this is the commercial for don't rent them anything. Do not rent them no property. That's what this is a commercial for, all right? So when you go looking for a crib, don't be surprised when you're having a hard time getting a crib, even when you got the money. I'm out. Episode 418 in the books, y'all. BB. Yeah, she look like she don't care about nothing. This also gonna be a time where a lot of people gonna be trying to live with you. People gonna be trying to live with people for the wrong reasons. People gonna be trying to need handouts. I told people, man, all that playing around gonna have you fucked up. This is all I've been trying to tell people. My point is this: if I see immigrants working up every day, getting to a bag, why my people ain't getting to a bag? What's the fucking excuse? Ain't no excuse. That's why. Salute Wax. Hey, what up, A? That is a fact, bro. Looked like they was using sledgehammers. You caught that, right? So let me rewind that too. This all could be a hoax too. What I mean by that is, it's not about what happened. It's about the commercial. It's about the promotion. That what? Niggas fuck your property up. That's the commercial. Niggas fuck up your property. Don't rent them nothing. And like you said, I was thinking the same thing. It looked like somebody purposely did all this shit. See? You can see it. It all looked purposely done. But the narrative is don't rent them your property. That is the commercial. So yeah, you was on point, A. Oh man, oh man, oh man, boy. All right, y'all. We about to get out of here. But yeah, Nicki Minaj, you nasty. You a pervert. Just because you're a woman, you don't get no pass. You nasty too. Feel me? Look how many woman chesters it is in the world. All the woman chesters got a pass, didn't they, y'all? Bros be knowing. A lot of bros know you had, when you was young, you smashed the older chick that you ain't had no business smashing. Yeah, we know about that. Big Phil, Jamila, Shice Black. What up, Shice Black? Deja Dunn. That's right. Everyone have a blessed day and stay woke. Rest of you dummies, you stay asleep. What's up, y'all? All right, that's it, y'all. We cook. What up, Juice? I see you here cooking, Juice. I see you, Juice. What up, Juice? TG, what's good? Oh yeah, the family in full effect today. That's what I'm talking about, y'all. But I ain't gonna hold y'all no more. We did enough, man. We ain't gonna drain our energy on this today. We out of here, man. Shout out to everybody that's tapped in. Salute to my family. Y'all know it's all love. I'll be back very shortly, and I'm gonna have some announcements coming very, very soon. So y'all stay tuned. Y'all stay in the loop. Y'all stay blessed. Stay focused out here and enjoy y'all day on a Money Day Monday. We out. One.